Yo, YouTube. Welcome back to the Dollar Box. I'm here with my good friend Charlie from JC3 Cards and Collectibles. How about that? Together on one film. We're not my basement, his basement. Who's got better internet?
We had to get the wide angle lens out.
There's no Brewers, there's no Cubs, there's only Cubs. we got it for you today. So today is the GOAT Card Show. It's our baby we put together with our lovely spouses to bring some fun and flavor to the card show world. And today, like I said, that event is going on. It's our third ever. We already have a fourth one scheduled. We'll talk about that a little bit later. We just kind of wanted to show you what's going on here at the GOAT Card Show. So this is held in Green Bay, Wisconsin at the Riverside Ballroom. We're here from 9 o'clock till 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, of course. So if you're in the area, you're going to be in the area, you want to come to us, come check it out. You can see right now, look at all these lovely card shop buyers, dealers. Yep, fantastic turnout. We're very pleased. Show sellout, all the tables sold out. So we are having an awesome time. So what we want to do with this live show, of course, we wanted to bring you some atmosphere. We've talked about this on the live show for quite a few weeks that we know everybody can't come in person. We get that. But we thought this could be a way we could bring some of the show to you. So that's what we're going to do. We'll show you a little bit of our pickups. We cheat the system and shop a little early, and we're able to pick up some stuff before everybody else came in. Shout out to our dealers. They bring amazing items.
They do.
Great pricing. I always find things I can buy, not just for my PC, but even things with some meat on the bone to keep our reselling business going. How did you do this morning, Charlie? Did you find some stuff?
Doing all right. I hit some quarter boxes right away with my sweet spot of baseball. I grabbed a little bit of wrestling. Got a lot more shopping to do yet. Of course, we have a table as well, so there's some checking in there. There's some taking care of vendors. So not a lot of dedicated shopping time so far today, but more to come. So Adam, I was wondering, was it a year ago now we started planning for the first GOAT show?
I think it was a little bit longer than a year ago, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I think it's easy to underestimate what it takes to put on a card show.
Right.
You're like, oh, I just write a venue a check and
throw
then
some tables together,
put some tables down, and people come sit at them. And I guess you could maybe, in theory, do a card show that way, but it'd be very difficult to have all the things online without a good plan, without a lot of strategy, and talking to dealers and customers. Essentially, if you're putting on a card show, you're a promoter, right?
Right.
So the getting a venue and buying, selling tickets, all that stuff definitely matters, but you need to get that show out there. And it's extremely challenging to do your first one because dealers maybe know you from the community, but they don't know how you're going to be able to do a show, how you're going to promote it, if anybody will attend it.
Right.
And even as a promoter, you don't really know. We drive around, drop off flyers at everywhere we can think of. We post in all kinds of community groups. We pay to promote. We put money back into the show. And it really feels like that's been paying off.
Yeah, I think back to that planning stage, we had to figure out what we wanted to be when we grew up, right? There are other card shows in the area. We go to great pains to not conflict on schedules with those, but ultimately we also want to be something a little different as well, right? Not just another card show. So Adam talked a little bit about that. We tried to find some things that we didn't necessarily see at other card shows that could be our unique mark. And games like Find the GOAT today, super exciting, a lot of energy around that. 6 of our 10 mini goats have been found so far today. Still 4 out there on the loose, hiding out there in the cards someplace, waiting to be redeemed. What else do we have? We've got charity with food donations. We had the social media posts. So Stu is front and center with his GOAT Show banner. Take your picture with the banner and post it out there on social media, and you get entered in for a prize there as well.
Who doesn't want a picture with a goat?
Right, exactly. But all those things are to create a family-friendly environment. The kids want to come out, the parents want to come out, the grandparents want to come out. Treat your dealers right, take care of them. Our wives, Jenny and Brianna, do a great job of caring for all the details that the dealers need. But it's turned out to be a fantastic show. It's our third one now. One of the tricky things, Adam, when we start this off is trying to understand what size do you want to be as well. Adam said one of the more nervous issues you get is, am I going to get enough people to really do a card show? So you got to think about what size venue do I need, and we've got a venue that can hold what. Right now we're set up for a little over 80 tables, right?
We have 82 tables. Yeah. We could probably do, if we really squeeze it in, we could probably do over 100. But ultimately, as a team, we decided that wasn't the goal.
Right.
We wanted to provide an experience that we felt like we could bring to a card show that we haven't had at other card shows, and that was going to be our value, right? That was our value provided for doing this. We wanted to have plenty of walk space for the attendees. We wanted to have enough room for the dealers. We wanted to have enough dealers to shop at, but not so many dealers that they couldn't, meet their sales goals. And so there's a lot. You have to really take care of both sides of all the transactions. And that can be harder than it sounds.
So what about some of the amenities you have to think about? So we need a venue that has some handicap parking, of course. We need ease of access to load your stuff in and load it out. We need a place that has Wi-Fi. Like, that's kind of a must these days, right? Speaking of that, this is our first live streaming from the show, testing out the Wi-Fi. Let us know the quality you're seeing in the stream so we know if we need to make any adjustments. Long term, we think there's an opportunity to have some breakers come out to the show as well. So we want to make sure that our internet strength is strong enough to give you guys a good picture, good sound, and then we can share that with others and bring some other opportunities to the world.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the biggest things we want to try to do is add community to our show, right? So that's why we do the charity angle. Right now, if you bring down a non-perishable good, we'll give you a ticket into the drawing for a Pokemon Prismatic ETB, one of the hottest items out in the card world these days. We've got one it's in hand here. You draw your ticket, you walk away with the ETB a winner. As well as the Find a Goats. That's fun for everyone. Any age can be a part of that. We are looking at 4 goats left to be found, Charlie said. Is that right?
4 goats left.
4 goats.
Still in
hiding. We'll have plenty of goats. Come down, find a goat. Get yourself $5 to spend at any dealer today. We're also, like Charlie mentioned, with tagging us with your finds in front of the banner here. If you do that, we're also going to enter into a drawing for a $20 dealer voucher at the next show. So you can get yourself some money to spend for the next show, which, should we just announce it right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the next GOAT show, if you can't make today's show, is going to be June 8th. So that's Sunday, June 8th. And in Green Bay at the same venue, Riverside Ballroom, historic Riverside Ballroom. They've done a ton of upgrades here.
We are sitting on the very stage that creates like Buddy Holly performing.
Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper. Lombardi used to do his presentations here for the shareholders.
Practices behind us at one time.
Yep, right back here. So it doesn't get any more Green Bay historic than this place. Lots of parking. So we're really, really big fans of our venue. And Charlie made a comment earlier about talking about size of show. I think that's tricky. It's trickier than I thought it would be.
It is.
Because my thought was, well, let's get a venue where we can put in as many tables as possible. We want a 500-table show. I don't know that's what every show should be.
Yeah.
Me as an attendee, okay, so when I go to the National, I want 700 tables in because I'm making a big 5-day commitment, big dollar buy-in for tickets, hotels, all that stuff. I want that. But when I go to my smaller shows where I'm just want to, go in and find some cards for my business or find some cards for my PC for a day, within a couple hours drive. I want a medium size show. I don't necessarily want to go to a show where it's got 15 or 20 tables because I don't feel like there might be as much opportunity to find what I'm looking for. But I don't want to be at a 500 table show either because I can't really take advantage of those 500 tables in a few hours of time that I'm going to spend. So we really like the 80 to table 100 table set. I feel like that some great opportunities for our vendors as well as our buyers. You should be able to find something here. We're going to show you some awesome stuff we found here, which some of it we don't find at other shows. So a little sneak info into that one. But that, and then also we want to make sure.
Keep talking.
Oh, okay. Sorry. There's things happening on my screen.
There are.
We also wanted to make sure that we have space outside of the vendor area. We wanted tables for people to sit and be comfortable, get something to eat, get something to drink, trade, open packs. I think some relaxed environment. We put some chairs along the wall outside the bathroom in case you get a line at the bathroom. You never know.
Big news today, though. Speaking of food, what's on the menu today?
Beef tip sandwiches, baby.
Beef tip sandwiches, baby.
They're back. They're back. $8 for this giant. I wish we had somebody who could show it.
Yeah, we should have brought a plate.
We should have brought one up here.
Yeah.
Next time live, we'll do that. Maybe I'll post a photo. Giant beef tip sandwich with fries, $8. Awesome deal. And we of course have chicken fingers and fries and fish.
There was
sandwich
coffee and donuts this morning.
Donuts. Yeah, you're gonna be taken care of if you come to the Goat Show, no matter what. So we're really looking forward to the June 8th show. We've got some ideas to do some more fun things. Show's banging behind us, so we're gonna have to get back to it pretty soon. But maybe we'll take some time and.
Who we got on the chat with us today?
Oh, check into the chat. Check into the chat.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is all thrown off. I'm actually awake. This isn't a 10.
He didn't yawn once
10 p.m.
yet.
show. No, this is my juice hour. I am ready to go.
Juice hour.
My juice hour. This is when I get my most work done. You guys are in for a treat today. You're gonna get more of me than you ever thought you could have. All right, let's start at the top here. So we've got Art is in here. He says, "Show looks popping, morning boy."
Really
It is. We're having a great time. Thanks for joining us live. We appreciate all of you. By the way, if you're watching this recorded just before we get on to Joe here, who has goats, so appropriate anyway.
Look at that.
We want to make sure that everybody knows we're live every Wednesday at 8 Central Standard Time on this channel, the Dollar Box. Check it out. If you're watching this recorded, try to catch live because it's a lot more fun when you can do the chats and stuff like that. So we're going to try. I think we're going to do a live from the card show going forward.
I think so, yeah.
I'm enjoying this. I'm having a good time.
I see Boom Slang is with us too. He said,
Yep.
yo.
We got Boom Slang. We talked about this week. Yo is for G.I. Joe.
The science of yo.
Yo is a toy. Yo is the dollar box. Right? Just like Santa can't have one hoe, right?
Yeah. Not the same.
Santa can't have a ho-ho because he eats cookies, not ho-hos. Santa's got to have a ho-ho-ho.
Right.
Anyway, thanks for joining us. We got Joe out here with his goats. Thanks for bringing goats to the show. What's up, fellas? Good luck at the show from Baseball Card Curmudgeon. Thanks for joining us. We're having a great time. If you guys are out at your own shows today, I hope you have a blast. Find some awesome stuff. Make sure you join our Discord, too. We don't have the invite code on here today, but if you need that, let us know. We'll help you out. Also, don't forget JC3 Cards and Collectibles has a YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to that channel as well. We really thought it would make more sense to go live together today. We tried to do it where we're in the same room, and that's hard not on Wi-Fi, so we really wanted to focus on it. It seems like it's going okay. So probably the best choice.
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like a great turnout, guys. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. Janice here. What up, guys? Where's the
food? Yeah,
we
where's
didn't
those
show it
beef
yet.
tips?
Look, I wore a shirt for you. I know it's back. I know it's backwards. I know it's backwards, but wild card in the house. We got Card Dealer Pro in the house, right? Represent. So we're having a great time. I keep wanting to go up there.
Yeah. I guess I
let's
could have
see.
brought a mouse for us too. I didn't
That
think
would help.
about
That would help down
operating.
here. Yeah, that would help. Any dealer oh, excuse me, any dealers doing something new at the table you might want to steal if it works well. That's exactly it. Well, so you bring up a great point because I think that was a big reason for us planning for a year to do this.
Yeah.
Charlie and I have been to a lot of shows. Ever since I was 10 years old, I've been going to card shows. I knew what I liked and I knew what I didn't like.
Yeah.
I knew what I could do better and I knew where I didn't want to go too far because you still have to, like I said, manage all this. Once we brought our wives on board who are way better at things we're not good at, that really opened the doors. It allowed us to do a lot more, and we're so thankful for them. They're back there hustling the welcome table and collecting table fees and checking in on everybody, bringing food to dealers. Amazing. You're going to get top-notch treatment if you attend one of our shows.
Yeah.
But you're exactly right. When you go to shows, find out what you like from a dealer. I don't like it when dealers don't price stuff, so I price stuff either individually or I have a nice clear price on there. 10 cents a
Everything in the box is the same. Love it.
Got to do it. Yeah. Quality is good. Awesome.
Excellent.
We're using Charlie's laptop. His technology is much better than mine, as you guys know. So, laptop upgrade is a must. I haven't gotten there yet, but this seems to be working out really fast. So with the Wi-Fi, we're doing good. For venue Wi-Fi, great quality stream.
We'll have to let 'em
Good
know
to hear. One of the other reasons we wanted to do a live show is we want to try to incorporate some live breakers, probably up on this stage here. And we wanted to provide them confidence that they could do a live stream without having a hardwired connection. We just don't have that here to provide to them. So we thought, let's do our live video of our own, present it to them, and then they can make a decision.
And they can always bring their own hotspots as well.
Yep.
I mean, there's a lot of options these days.
There's boosters
Yeah.
you can add. There's those little, you see the little, they're like called tofu or something?
Yeah.
They look like little MP3 players.
They're vegan.
Yeah, right. They're little. They look like little MP3 players, but you have to buy a Wi-Fi plan for them.
Right.
And then you provide your own Wi-Fi. So there's all kinds of cool ways to do it. All right. So curious, how early were people lining up to
Yes,
get
Adam.
in?
How early were people here?
So there was, from my understanding, there was somebody here at like 8:15. Which
Yeah.
is crazy. We don't open till 9. So just to clarify a little bit with our show, a lot of the shows in our area allow people to just come in whenever, which is fine. And I do that myself. I get there early because I want first crack at these quarter boxes.
Right.
We didn't want to do that. We have a great location where we have like a holding area for people who want to get
A
in.
vestibule.
I call it a vestibule, okay? I'm old, so that's vestibule is the thing.
He talks about that when he's resting on his Davenport.
Well, my Davenport, yeah, in my lounge furniture, smoking my pipe. You know? But anyway, we have like a nice holding area where people can kind of hang out comfortably because it is Green Bay, Wisconsin in winter.
Yep.
But we really wanted to give the vendors, because as a vendor, it's annoying when you're trying to set up and people come and other vendors never get a chance to shop because they're all set up and people are already shopping.
Right.
So again, we want to have fairness for our vendors. We want to have fairness for our people attending. So as long as you're here before 9, you're going to have first crack at these tables when we open those doors. But yes, about 8:15.
And I
Yeah,
believe
people
the
like it.
earliest vendor showed up at the same time we did at 7
A little
a.m.
bit after 7. Yeah. Ironically enough, Bree and I were here first, which isn't really a thing. So that was pretty cool. We beat the owner of the establishment here.
Yeah.
So we were very proud of ourselves. We even left early enough that I stopped and got some breakfast. So yeah, I'm an early morning guy though. So this is my fire type. No, next time. Get the giant sandwich now and show it up.
Well, it's all the way at the opposite
Yeah,
end of the
it's
ballroom.
nowhere
So we'd have
near
to go through the crowd. It'd be like 15 minutes to get over there and
Oh.
get that.
I'll tell you what, that's what I plan to have for lunch right after this. So I'm going to go get myself a Sammy when we're done. I'll post a photo on the channel here,
There you go.
and you guys can see how baller this sandwich is. It's no joke. All right, where are we at? How is the Pokemon table turnout.
Really strong.
It's strong, but it's not dominant at our show. I would
No,
say
it's balanced, but like a great presence. Like,
we also have a great presence, and you'll see in a minute, of non-sport.
yeah.
We have Batman cards. We have Star Wars cards. We got Disney cards. We got some other gaming stuff. We got wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely Pokemon. And Pokemon's super hot right now. So
Yep.
we have wax dealers. We've got Charlie bought a box of wax. We can show that right away. Bought a box
American
of American.
Bandstand.
Don't sleep on American Bandstand. Those cards sell well. If you're looking to flip. And
Gold
you do it.
foil autographs.
It's a facsimile autograph.
Listen,
But
it's
yeah,
an autograph.
Brewers fan. Making the playoffs is like winning the World Series.
And I got a nice little free tin with it
You
too.
do get a
so
free tin.
I love to use these tins for whatever else I need.
Yeah.
It's got a little insert in it. I often take those out. I've got my business cards and some stickers in them on my table today for people.
They work great to put sleeves in.
Yeah,
Because
that's it.
sleeves suck to take out of those little Ziploc bags and stuff. So yeah, put them in something like that.
Yeah.
It's got a nice little like thumb grab compartment where you can easily
Yep.
pick up a card or a
And this
sleeve.
one's interesting. It's got a connected top.
Yeah.
So like usually the ones I have pull all the way off, but you can see this one.
It was made to hold an entire set. So if you
Right.
build a set out of the box, you can put it in the table. We have some of those at the head table. So if you want some, I donated them. You can come and grab one. It's on me. So
There you go.
if you're looking for that, that's something you can have as well. But yeah, Pokemon, I think we have a solid turnout. I don't think you can do a show these days without having a solid Pokemon turnout.
Now that said, Pokemon's getting tougher to find too. So
It can be, yeah, it
and
can
right
be.
now we're in a search for it. So it's important to have some of that to bring those folks to the show.
And that's all more reason to get your butt down here if you can yet today, because we're giving away a Pokemon Prismatic ETB today. All you got to do is bring a non-perishable food item or a $1 entry. We'll get you a ticket into the drawing. We've got a nice big drawing bin up there. We're going to pick one of those tickets and you can walk away with that ETB.
Rolling.
Picture me rolling. See, I take a different rolling.
You
angle
do.
than
You do.
Yo. So he's got it right. It's 3 yos. 3 yos.
Triple.
Nice. Wild card.
Dan's like booking a flight right now to come.
It's so funny because when Wildcard first came back, just a little sidebar here. When Wildcard first came back, I did a few videos on it, and I even did an interview with the CEO. The guy who originally started Wildcard is still the guy who runs it today. And like nobody watched it, and they're all like Wildcard, blah. And like now it's like they're pretty big now. They have
It's
fans.
a thing now.
Yeah, so I love it. I'm not going to take any credit for building them up. But
But
you
you
know,
was a part.
maybe I had something to do with it. All right, any buys? Yes, we have 2 more chats. We're gonna pump through those quick since that's all we have. We're gonna show you some of our buys. Some of my buys I couldn't pick up yet, but I'll tell you what they were. Any hotels close by? There is Marriott. I don't know, maybe a mile from here, 2 miles from here.
Yeah, within 2 miles,
There's a
there's
Hyatt.
a handful of options.
Yeah, and if you need help with hotels or you want suggestions or you need somebody to help you get around town, we're more than happy to help you get that stuff set up. That would be great. Love to have you. We're looking for people to come and do interviews on the show too.
Yeah.
And it's more fun to do it live. So, not like live all together, I guess I should say.
Right.
So if you want to attend, you want to be part of the show, that would be awesome. Did you get a breaker to do breaks today? We do. We have AJ Dillon. Some of you might know who AJ Dillon is. He's a running back for the Green Bay Packers. He's not here today, but his team is here today. And they will be doing breaks throughout the day. I'm not exactly sure what their schedule is. Is it AJ's breaks? I might get that wrong. I might have to look it up. I should have gathered that info ahead of time. Welcome to the crazy world of live. But yes, they're doing breaks live. They said no problem. We've done it on Wi-Fi before. I've approached BB Breaks. Benji, he's here today. as a dealer about doing brakes. So I'm hoping that they do a ton of braking. They're a major breaker in our area. So I'm hoping to present this video to him and see if Wi-Fi, if he thinks Wi-Fi will work for him.
Right.
In the future, we can add more braking as it goes. But we would love that. We would love that. AJ's been advertising us on Whatnot. They do their brakes on Whatnot. That they're going to be at the show today doing brakes. So check them out. Unfortunately, probably the last time they'll be doing brakes here. AJ Dillon got traded to another team. But for today, that's going to be our braking presence that we're aware of. All right. Should we show some finds?
We should. You want to show
Pick up.
just the bulk that you picked up of this so far? So
this is my first buy of the day. I actually knew this was coming, so like I said, I cheated. I bought this sort of ahead of time. But I bought, I think it's about 900 cards.
yeah.
And it's a bunch of Disney 100 and a bunch of Warner Brothers Kekawau cards. So if you don't know what these are, we'll show you a few of them.
You gotta say it like that.
Kekawau. That's an import only. They're not sold in America. You have to import them from China, I believe.
Yeah.
China or Japan.
So you might not see them for a while now with the tariff wars.
So, yeah. Or you will, but they'll be expensive.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to throw our other camera up here.
There we
So
go.
here's an example of the Warner Brothers. They're called Phantom. The set is called Phantom.
Right. Warner Brothers 100th anniversary, I think.
I think it's 70th anniversary.
You're right. But the set
The
is fancy.
Disney is 100. Anyway, the set is called Phantom, and it's all Warner Brothers properties. So there's all kinds of cool, different.
100.
Is it 100? Okay, you're right there.
Hey, everybody get that? He said I'm right.
You got it. You got one. You got one.
Yeah.
But anyways, so here's an example. This is Morpheus. Here's another one. Harley Quinn. So they have DC properties. This is kind of cool. The Rock as Black Adam. This is from Lord of the Rings, Azog. Pretty cool.
Green
We
Arrow.
got Green Arrow, of course, from DC Comics.
My fave.
We got Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. So lots of live action properties, not just cartoons and comics.
Captain Planet
One of my favorite shows growing up. Captain Planet.
and the greatest
He's our
detective ever.
hero.
Batman.
Batman. You want to show them the back of one of these? Show them the backs. So they're pretty plain on the back if you haven't seen these. We saw them last year at the National. They weren't selling anything. They just had a bunch of cases set up with like examples. Now these are base cards. So there is silvers and numbered cards and all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, that's what they look like on the front. And then the back, like I said, is pretty plain. It just has a little bit of information on the Warner Brothers property.
And most of them are factory sealed.
They come
these,
sealed in the box. Yeah.
in these little sealed bags.
It's like
you
a
can-
perforation on
yeah,
the top there.
yeah.
And then you want to show them the sticker?
Sticker?
Yeah, if you look at where they're sealed.
Oh
There's
yeah,
the
yeah.
sticker on the back, so you can see the. Oops, I guess you can actually read it.
you go.
But it's in Japanese, so it says Phantom. It's going to be backwards, of course, but it says Phantom 100, and then in I think that's Chinese. It must be Chinese on the bottom.
Mandarin.
And then it identifies the card sort. So kind of cool when you get them sealed.
Yeah.
But a lot of these were sealed. And then of course the Disney 100s. There you go. And then it's forward too, which is bonus.
All right, and then Disney 100 years. Here's Grumpy Carl.
Yep, Grumpy Carl's on there. Dan, help me finish up. Gonna take pollution down to 0. Dan's the
Yeah.
man.
So Carl Fredrickson from Up. We've got Duke Kaboom from
That's-
Toys R Us. That's my
that's
favorite.
awesome.
I like the Duke Kaboom.
And there's a lot of these cards, so we just grabbed a few that we thought would be fun.
We got Baby Yoda, Grogu. He'll always be known as Baby Yoda.
We call him Kevin.
Din Djarin, Mandalorian,
Yep.
and one of my favorite modern droids from the universe, K2SO.
So we're a little biased. We like Star Wars, so we picked out some Star Wars cards. But all the Disney property stuff is in that set. So there's all the, the princesses and the animated stuff, all the way up to some of the more recent.
I got these nice
live
foiled
action stuff.
borders on them too.
Yeah,
The lighting
nice
just
foiled
right.
border.
Yeah, you can see it a little bit.
So pick up a fair amount of stuff for my non-sport store. And then Charlie, if you want to show a little bit of, I did pick up some baseball and stuff like that. But Charlie picked up some of that, so I was gonna let him show you.
Yeah, I did a little bit of wrestling. We got the new day. A little bit of heavy machinery I got because people really love Otis. This was the first really prominent group he was in. I got some old school stuff. We got the Outsiders there. Money Inc. Throwing our Shyster and Ted DiBiase. I love the old finishers moves. There's Slaughter with the Cobra Clutch. Yeah.
So now you're talking my wrestling moves. I know these.
Local prominent wrestler, Mr. Kennedy, but he had to switch it to Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Yeah, so he's from about 45 miles away from here, I believe, Manitowoc area.
Oh, I did not know.
Yeah. Little TNA Impact, Motor City Machine. Oh, I grabbed the wrong one. That's Rhino. But I had the Motor City Machine Guns here, too. Here we go. Who just made their appearance in WWE. So they're pretty hot right now. Gold Dust. When he was in TNA, he had to be Black Rain. I did pick up one of the divas from TNA. ODB. ODB in the house. Don't want to mess with her.
Do I dare guess what that stands for?
Well, I have an idea.
Old dirty B word?
Yeah. Got a little bit of The Rock. Got some old school AJ Styles when he was champion in TNA. Let's see here. I did get a couple of nice parallels on the wrestling side too. Oh, Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I love Miss Elizabeth. She's awesome.
Jake the Snake with Damien. There you go. And it's like a disco prism. You can see the.
Did I ever tell you I rode on an elevator with Jake the Snake?
You did not. You did not.
Yeah, so it was at C2E2, a comic convention, which they'll typically get some wrestlers. And he was staying in my hotel, and I hopped on the elevator. I had no idea who he was, but he was big and had long, like, slimy hair. So
Yeah.
I made a guess. And so somebody kind of bumped me, like, like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. Check this guy out.
and I'm like, hey, are you a wrestler? And he's like, Jake the Snake. That's all he said. And then we
Yeah.
got off the elevator. So, yeah.
And then, of course, got to get a little nice Stone Cold Steve Austin when you see it. Speaking of Jake the Snake, do you know where Austin 316 came from?
No.
So it was a pay-per-view where Jake the Snake was quoting some Bible verses, and Stone Cold replied, "Yeah, well, Stone Cold Steve Austin," or something like he responded with, "Austin just kicked your ass, 316," or something like that, and that stuck.
Nice.
Would have been better
There
if
you
I
go.
could remember the exact quote, but that came from Jake the Snake, actually.
You got cards and trivia today. for sure.
Right. So that was some wrestling by a little bit. I spent quite a while in a quarter box. What's some of the stuff I pick up? We got a hollow foil, Ryan Sandberg. We got a diamond star, David Wright. And these end up being about 15 cents a piece after my bulk deals. Got some Johnny Bench from Allen and Ginter, those old throwbacks. Also got a Joe Morgan from the Big Red Machine. I like to pick up Big Red Machine. They still do really well. Little Mariano Rivera, postseason Paragon of the postseason. Got a George Brett from that set too. I love these. I hadn't seen them before. They are from Topps. What year do we got here, Adam? Maybe you've seen these inserts before. Looks like 2016 Topps, but it's like the 3000 Club.
Yeah, it's 3,000 hit club. Yeah.
3000 Hit Club, yeah. So I picked up a number of these. Here's a George Brett. Here's Tony Gwynn. And Ichiro, new Hall of Famer Ichiro. And of course, the greatest base stealer of all time, Ricky Henderson. I found, this is one of Adam's
Ricky
favorites.
steals basically.
Ricky Brooklyn Pete. That's really hard to say fast. This is one of Adam's favorites. I hit a little run of first pitch, and I found Aubrey Plaza. I got a Keith Urban first pitch.
Who cares? Put Aubrey Plaza.
Are you ready to regulate? Warren G.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Chance the Rapper. So I got a few variations of that. I did pick up a Craig Sager. I feel for that guy. Another Aubrey Plaza, Keith Urban. Yeah. You missed out on that one, but you got a bunch of Aaron Judge from me. Right?
Yeah, I picked up a bunch of Otani and a bunch of Judge. So.
Another 3,000 hit club. Willie Mays.
LeBeau.
Yeah, we got a Bo Jackson here, MLB All-Star Game MVP.
That's nice.
So for 15 cents a piece, like I recently began picking up these 5-tool players. So I've been stocking up on Cabrera. He will for sure be
Someone
going
got
in.
you.
Oh, you can take your John 316. Yep, you got it. Yeah, Austin 316 says I whooped your ass. Very good. Thanks for picking me up on that one. A little Gypsy Queen, Michael Jack Schmidt.
Nice.
Little Rizzo, Superstar Sensations, Refractor.
Nice.
So stuff like that I was finding. I recently
Go Cubs.
bought a bulk of Vlad Guerrero, and I'm going to do some player
I've
lots. with him.
actually sold a lot of Vlad. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if he would sell. I got a bunch in boxes that I bought.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll throw some out there. They're not bad.
Yeah. Bunch of these matinee idols.
Same with Bagwell.
Yep. Buff Bagwell. Oh, no, that's a wrestler. He's buff
Different
and he's
Bagwell.
tough, and he's got the stuff.
Bagwell from the 3Bs. The Killer
Oh, the
Bees.
Killer Bees, yeah. So who was it? Bagwell, Berkman,
Bagwell,
and
Biggio,
Biggio.
and
Yeah.
Berkman.
Yeah. So yeah, some good stuff coming out of the quarter boxes right off the bat. The Mariano Rivera lights out. You can hear the Enter Sandman music. We got some minor league heritage cards with Saint Angel, Joancy Noel, and a James Wood. I thought that was a good call
Yeah.
out of there. Little McCutcheon 2021 greatest with the hollow foil. Another Cub, Sandberg behind the numbers? The
Yeah.
numbers game. That's what it is.
Same thing.
Yeah, I recently sold a lot of Al K-lines. I picked up die cut Al K-line, a bunch of Turkey Reds. See Freddie Freeman there.
Nice.
Another Ricky here. 1990s greatest.
I picked up a couple Ricky today, too.
Yeah.
Bunch of Nolan Ryan.
We talked about Sandy Koufax.
Yep,
Here's the
okay.
stepping up Sandy Koufax. So good stuff in the value boxes already. And I only really hit one.
Yeah, it's harder when you're the promoter. Like, we have to get everything set up.
Yeah.
Our own tables, and then
Nice
try to-
refractor, Jackie.
You know what? You have to be careful of those because they're all refractors.
Well, true.
It's not a
true.
parallel.
Yeah.
But I still like to put refractor in the listing because it is,
It is.
and the cards look nice. They're
Yeah.
refractor.
Family Business, Reggie Jackson.
Yep, those are good.
Yeah. So I'm pretty pleased with what we. Oh, this is a nice looking card here. Rookie Sensations.
Ooh,
I
Troy
think.
Tulowitzki.
Yeah, I do not get much 2-0 anymore, but when I see something like this, I figure it's worth a chance for, basically cents. So yeah.
Yeah, we actually bought from the same dealer. We were kind of there at the same time. But actually, I took over some of Charlie's space because that's what I do.
He did. He elbowed in.
And we did like 15 cents a card. So not bad.
You gotta
Got some
always
minis.
gotta bring some minis in. So
Minis.
Luis Severino again, refractor. So why not, right? Little Donnie Baseball, Don Mattingly, first home or MLB debut.
Okay, I got to stop you for a second. What is that all about?
What?
What?
Well, I mean, it is Mr. Z's moose knuckle.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, you don't see me without the glasses too
Yes.
often because when we're doing the live on Wednesday nights, he makes me do a lot of stuff behind the scenes where I gotta read because
Yeah.
I'm the technical expert.
Yep. Yeah, there's no free rides on my channel for sure. Charlie buying so many Cubs. He's like Adam has turned them in.
Right. Well, if it's the right Cubs,
Yeah.
So yeah, that's some of our buys. We're not gonna go through all of them.
I had another big non-sport buy. I bought 4 different sets of Star Wars cards. I bought the 1996 3D lenticulars.
Yep.
I bought the set of Pogs. The first three sets of Galactic Files, which are very sought after now. That series is still running. I bought a set of, or 3 sets of 1988 Right Flicks cards. If you don't know what those are, they're based on a bunch of the. You want me to leave that up?
If you're going to keep
No?
talking
Okay.
about pickups,
I'm just because I'm
I
leaving.
can just randomly throw some up. I won't talk.
Sure, that's fine. I bought 3 sets of the Fright Flicks cards, which is based on a bunch of 1980s horror films. So Nightmare on Elm Street and Jason or Friday the 13th, stuff like that. They're pretty awesome. Sticker cards included. And then a bunch of 90s Marvel cards. And then a huge binder of Batman metal and Batman like foil and parallels and stuff like that. So really, really good home runs on the non-sport stuff. As I'm still focusing on really on building that non-sport store. So
More Cubs. More Cubs.
more Cubs. That's right. Don't you forget.
Toys R Us rookie throwback. It's not an actual rookie card.
It's a second-year card.
Yeah. A little more Big Mac. I picked up quite a few Big Mac cards in there. Oh gosh, I didn't even realize I got another Cub. Bruce Sutter. I think of him as a Cardinal, but he was with the Cubs too. Nice replica Carlton Fisk rookie.
Always pick up, if
70th
you're a reseller, always pick up rookie cards they've redone. Make sure they're real, like not just cards made in someone's garage. But show them the back of that card. You'll see in a hurry that it's not the actual rookie card.
You will.
But it is a licensed card. So Topps makes like cards my mom threw out and celebration year cards where they're celebrating a certain set. They'll reprint, glossy version of that year's rookie cards and stuff. And those are always great sellers.
Dude, I hadn't seen this before. This is like the original dealing ace.
Yeah, the original Pinnacles. Yeah.
So I had to pick that up.
Ooh, that one's tough to see.
Yeah, the
Who is
lighting.
that? Is that Bono? No, it's a picture.
It is.
It's got to be a picture.
Jared Weaver of the
Jared
Angels. Yeah. So you can see it's all foil all the time.
Nice
Yeah.
red diamond there.
But I just had a Corbin Burns dealing aces in these. This is the modern set. So this is Corbin Burns. So that's the history of that card, right? So the original one we just showed you, they're still dealing in that design, right?
Yep, they sure are.
So yeah, that's some of our pickups. What do you think of those so far? What do you think we should be on the lookout for the rest of the show? What's working well for you that we should check out?
Yeah, so basically the way the rest of our day is going to go now, we're going to end our live here pretty soon. We've been on for 43 minutes. I think that's pretty good, right?
What about Jackson Merrill College?
Yeah, I picked up a bunch of college Prism too. I actually really like the non-licensed Prism because the players aren't in pro uniforms anyway, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Some of them have Team USA and stuff like that, but most of them are just college uniforms that don't even have really logos on them if they're from minor league teams or whatever. Yeah, I agree. I like picking those up now too.
All right, what else we got?
Well, basically the plan is to end this live stream here. Maybe we'll leave it up in case we decide on a whim to come and do something later.
Yeah, we'll leave the resources over here. Maybe we come back to it today.
We got to go get our beef tip sandwiches so we can show that off.
And make some more buys.
See where our tables are at. Go make some more buys. Enjoy this amazing crowd at the Green Bay Card Show right now. Visit some of our dealers. And have a great time. So hopefully you can check us out at the next one. It's June 8th, Sunday, June 8th at the Riverside Ballroom in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Charlie and I will be here. Our lovely brides will be here. And all these awesome people behind us will be here having a lot of fun. So we hope you can enjoy it. But if not, thanks so much for joining us live. We're glad you could be a part of our day at the show here. And if you're watching this recorded, again, don't forget to watch us live on Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. We get a live chat, have a lot of fun, as you've seen today. And I think that's about it. Do you have anything you want to
Yeah,
add?
just don't forget, when you see the goat, we're talking about some of the greatest of all time.
And remember, you can't sell what you don't list. I'll see you all Wednesday, 8 o'clock Central Standard.